Hey guys, Joe Tunney here at Infiniti of Kirkland in Kirkland, Washington, just outside of Seattle. And few cars put as big a smile on my face as the BMW 3 Series does. It's not only one of the most easy on the eyes cars in the luxury or entry luxury game, it's probably the single easiest to drive fast vehicle that is sold in the United States. And I don't mean that facetiously. It's just an incredibly easy car to drive through any kind of circumstance that you could possibly imagine. You like to drive fast, it drives fast very easily. You like to take turns fast, it takes turns fast very easily. You got to slam on the brakes, it has amazing brakes. And it all does it while getting upper 20s fuel economy on the open road. It's just unbelievable how cool these BMW 3 Series are. And when we take one in, especially a two-door, which is certainly the most popular way to get a 3 Series, and then this one being a 2009 with only 33,000 miles, this is exactly what every car guy in the world has their eyes open for. This is the kind of car that people who work at car dealerships buy for themselves, because this is a sort of everything car. It's loaded with extras, it's fabulous color combination, and then again, teeny tiny miles on a very desirable car. Now, this one is in Alpine white with what's called saddle/black interior. It's a really, really good looking interior. We'll take a peek at this. And then also this one is set up with xenon lights, headlamp washers, big sport wheels. These aren't the stock sport wheels. These are 18-inch upgrade wheels. And then it's a sport package and a premium package as well. I'm going to pop the hood on this one. Let's take a look inside. This was just traded in yesterday, so not fresh out of the detail shop at all. We just washed it down for the video, and you'll take a look inside. You can see, yeah, sure, there's a little bit of dust there, but it actually looks quite nice. Now, one of the misnomers with the 3 Series is that you can get it either in 328i or 335i, and so the natural tendency is to think that one is a 2.8 liter engine and the other is 3.5. The truth is they're both 3-liter inline 6 motors. The 328i has 230 horsepower and 200 foot-pounds of torque. The same engine with 2 small turbochargers would make it a 335i. They changed the styling on the sedans in 2009 to more closely resemble the coupe. The coupe is just super, super good looking, and then very, very slippery. It's a 0.28 coefficient of drag, which is like unheard of for a car this size. This isn't some super sleek post-modern show car. This is an everyday driving car, so 0.28 is at the very, very head of the class in this segment. Taking a look around, now this particular car looks fantastic. These big sport wheels, they do lend themselves, since they kind of protrude out here. You'll see them with a lot of scratches on the edges here, although this one just has teeny tiny little bit of chatter there. It's actually looks great. They don't often look quite this nice. The entire side of the car looks fantastic. The hood, the roof, everything doesn't look all beat up in the slightest. And again, this car hasn't even gone through detail. And then I had mentioned that saddle black interior. It just looks great. Certain colors, when you do brown or cognac, or everybody calls it something else, when you do that color on the interior, it doesn't always work with every exterior. I think it looks really, really nice with the Alpine white. I think this is a dramatic yet still classy color combination that makes this car look a lot nicer than other cars, other 328 coupes that is. And I love just about every 328 coupe there is. Now this one's a sports package, so it has those extensions as BMW has had since forever. I mean, going back to the 80s, the sports package has that thigh extension there. And then this does have the more elaborate multifunction driver's seat as well. And then we'll pop the trunk. So this is a 2+2 high-performance 2-door sports car. So you would assume the trunk would be really small, and actually it's not really small at all. It's actually very spacious, and then it has a 60/40 folding rear seat. So they make excellent use of what size limitations they have. Again, this car is super aerodynamic, so one's expectation would be, hey, they must have to compromise somewhere. I don't know where they compromise. Everything about this car is very cool and very practical. Back looks fantastic, great lines on the back. And then if I look at the passenger side, again, all the wheels look really, really nice. I noticed a little door ding right here, but it's something that's certainly going to be rectified before you ever see it here at the dealership. And then of course, when you open and close the doors, there's no frame around the windows here, and so there's no way for the window to open. As soon as I open up the door, the window's going to butt into this shadow line exterior trim that they have on these sport models. So what BMW does is, as soon as you pull the door handle, the windows go down half an inch so that they get that clearance. So you'll notice when I close the door, then they pop back up so that they have an excellent seal. Whenever companies in the past have tried to do these frameless windows, invariably they end up being really noisy as the years go by. Not having a frame, everything just kind of loosens up over time, and then you get a lot of wind noise. But BMW has obviously for decades known how to build a car better than just about anybody else in the world, and so they continue to use the frameless design. It works extremely well. You could drive these that are 15 years old and they're whisper quiet going down the expressway. Let's jump inside and take a peek. The wood BMW uses in their cars is top notch. This is the kind of wood you'd expect to find on an absolute top of the line high-end car. I have a 7 Series BMW, and even though it's a more expensive car new, it actually does not improve on any of the fit and finish or the nice touches that the 3 Series has. And sitting behind the wheel of this car and taking this car out already for a really nice drive, it makes me wonder what kind of dummy I am for buying a 7 Series. I love 3 Series. I love driving them. I love driving them fast. I love everything about 3 Series, and for some dumb reason I don't own one. But that's on me, not on you. If you're in the market for a really dynamite car, getting a low-mile coupe is definitely the way to do it. And there's some concern, obviously, when you get to the twin-turbo level of engines. Is that going to be expensive over the long haul? These non-twin turbo options, these non-twin turbo engines, they are very fast. 230 horsepower on a 3,300 pound car is great. That's a nice power to weight ratio, and they just get that power to the ground so well. This car is not quick, it's fast. And the ability that this car has to take turns is startling. Doesn't matter what you drive, even if you drive an expensive high-performance car, this car stacks up against everything. And then again, upper 20s gas mileage on the freeway. I mean, who does that in high-performance cars? Paddle shifters, great stereo system, all digital dual zone climate. A neat, fun thing, and certainly worth your time to come take for a test drive. If not this one, in the town that you live in, definitely you want to take a look at the 3 Series. Put it on your shortest list, especially if you can find a low-mile one, and especially in cool color combination like this. If you have any questions about 3 Series or about this car in general, or anything here at Infiniti of Kirkland, please don't hesitate to give me a call. My name is Joe Tunney. I'm the sales manager here at Infiniti of Kirkland. You can call me anytime, 425-821-1600, or just drop me an email at joet@infinitiofkirkland.com.